When They've Finished Shipping Cattle in the Fall by Bruce Kiskaddon. Though you're not exactly blue, yet you don't feel like you do in the winter or the long hot summer days, for your feelings and the weather seem to sort of go together, and you're quiet in the dreamy autumn haze. When the last big steer is goaded down the chute and safely loaded, and the summer crew has ceased to hit the ball. When a fellow starts a draggin' to the home ranch with the wagon, when they've finished shipping cattle in the fall. Only 2 men left a standin' on the job for winter brandin', and your partner he's a loafin' by your side, with a brand new saddle creakin', but you never hear him speakin', and you feel it's gonna be a quiet ride. But you savvy one another, for you know him like a brother. He is friendly, but he's quiet, that is all. For he's thinkin' while he's draggin' to the home ranch with the wagon, when they finish shippin' cattle in the fall. And the saddle hosses stringin' at an easy walk a-swingin', in behind the old chuck wagon movin' slow. They are weary, gaunt, and jaded with the mud and brush they've waded, and they've settled down to business long ago. Not a hoss is feelin' sporty, not a hoss is actin' snorty. In the spring the brutes were full of buck and ball, but they're gentle when they're draggin' to the home ranch with the wagon, when they finish shippin' cattle in the fall. And the cook leads the retreat, perched high upon his wagon seat, with his hat pulled way down furrowed on his head. Used to make that old team hustle. Now he hardly moves a muscle, and a feller might imagine he was dead. 'Cept his old cob pipe is smokin', and he lets his team go pokin', hittin' all the humps and hollers in the road. No, the cook has not been drinkin'. He's just settin' there and thinkin' 'bout the places and the people that he knowed. And you watch the dust a-trailin', and 2 little clouds a-sailin', and a big mirage like lakes and timber tall. And you're lonesome when you're draggin' to the home ranch with the wagon, when they finish shippin' cattle in the fall. When you make the camp that night, though the fire is burning bright, yet nobody seems to have a lot to say. In the spring you sung and hollered, now you get your supper swallered, and you crawl into your blankets right away. Then you watch the stars a-shinin' up there in the soft blue linin', and you sniff the frosty night air clear and cool. You can hear the night hawk shiftin' as your memory starts driftin' to the little village where you went to school, with its narrow gravel streets and the kids you used to meet, and the common where you used to play baseball. Now you're far away and draggin' to the home ranch with the wagon, for they've finished shippin' cattle in the fall. And your schoolboy sweetheart, too, with her eyes of honest blue, best performer in the old home talent show. You were nothin' but a kid, but you liked her, sure you did, Lord, that was over 30 years ago. Then your memory starts to roam, from old Mexico to Nome, from the Rio Grande to the Powder River, of the things you've seen and done. Some of them was lots of fun, and a lot of other things they make you shiver. 'Bout that boy by name of Reed that was killed in a stampede. 'Twas away up north you helped him dig his grave. And your old friend Jim the boss that got tangled with a hoss, and the fellers couldn't reach in time to save. You was there when Ed got his'n, boy that killed him still in prison, and old Lucky George he's rich and livin' high. Poor old Tom, he come off worst, got his leg broke, died of thirst. Oh, but that must have been an awful way to die. Then them winters at the ranches and the old-time country dances, everybody there was sociable and gay. Used to lead 'em down the middle, just a-prancin' to the fiddle. Never thought of going home till the break of day. No, there ain't no chance for sleepin', for the memories come a-creepin', and sometimes you think you hear the voices call, when a feller starts a-draggin' to the home ranch with the wagon, when they finished shippin' cattle in the fall.